Zurich is stunning, but can I capture the soul of the city with just one roll of Kodak Gold on my Mamiya 7? Let's find out. I'm gonna show you 10 must-see spots here in Zurich and try to capture them on the Mamiya 7. But first, let's just load up the Mamiya 7 with the roll of Kodak Gold. Welcome to Umbrella Alley. Freitag Tower is next to the Umbrella Alley, so it's not far from you to go. And you're also next to another spot, to Frau Gerold's garden. Welcome to Frau Gerold's garden. Currently there are no people here, but soon starts to get really busy here. There are a lot of people coming, eating, drinking. It's a cool place to be, so if you ever visit Zurich, make sure to come here. Alright, it's day 2 of the video. We had to postpone the video because of bad weather, so we're picking up where we left off. One thing I forgot to mention on day 1 is that I set myself objectives that I want to check off in this video. So first objective is gonna be get over camera shyness, which means talking to the camera while people passing by and trying not to be awkward. Second objective is to shoot at least 3 Zurich landmarks so you can replicate them. Third objective is telling you something interesting about the city of Zurich. So I feel like a tour guide for you guys. Okay, so I have 3 goals that I have to unlock during this video, otherwise I call this video a fail. Good morning everyone and welcome to Lindenhof. This is probably one of the most popular places to be as a tourist. For once, it's in the old town of Zurich city, and secondly, you've got a great view up here to the river Limmat, and behind me you see the big church of Grossmünster. Right here it's easy to explore the old town, everything is in walking distance, and when you're up here, enjoy the view, but be prepared for a lot of tourists during the day. Right now it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and there's nobody around here, but as soon as we hit 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm sure this place will be packed. So right now I'm here at the Rathausbrücke, and right behind me you see St. Peter, and then you see other famous landmarks here all over Zurich. The red cranes. So if you ever find yourself here in Zurich, this is probably what you're gonna see most of the time wherever you go in the city. And just right here you see the river Limmat, and of course if we turn around here you see the Großmünster. This point here is a very good point to take pictures of all around, and just around here you see the famous Instagram spot right here. So we're just walking around, going that way along the river. So if you ever find yourself here, come early in the morning, because the pier here, it's going to be crowded. And there's also a boat schedule right next to this pillar here, so you can see when the boats are leaving from here if you want to take a boat tour. But yeah, just be aware that if you come a little bit later on the day, there will be a lot of people standing here and taking pictures. So this is the Fraumünster, another famous church here in Zurich, but I think you've already seen enough pictures of churches that I took. So what I'm going to show you is the other side. If you just turn around here, you see the river Limmat, and just back there is the Lake of Zurich. And I think this is a pretty cool shot, and let's just take a picture right here. Welcome to Paradeklar. This is the center of the banking world, or at least I think they like it to be. And from here you got the tram station, where every tram leads to another point of the city of Zurich. So you can take the tram here to go to the zoo, you can take the tram here to the lake out front, and of course taking a train to Zurich main station, where you can get your train to the airport. It's a pretty busy place here right now, because a lot of people are going to work, getting off and taking another tram. It's a great place to take a picture, and of course if you're going to that side here, there is a cool place where you can go and eat and get some Swiss chocolate. So I'm done with my roll of Kodak Gold 200, and we visited 10 places here in Zurich, but I have a little surprise for you. I have another roll of Kodak Gold, so let's put this roll into the camera. Bonus round! Bonus round! So by now you've seen I've unlocked a new roll of Kodak Gold 200, and because it's a new roll we have to set new objectives. So for the second roll I want to show you at least 3 things that are not the inner circle of Zurich City. And for the second objective I want to do something that I've never done before, so we can experience that together. Let's get the second roll going. Let's go. Ready to go. Welcome to Schanzengraben. So if you ever find yourself here in Zurich in summer and want to find a place where it's chill, behind me there's a cool bar called Rimini. But it's a really cool spot here to chill out. You can walk along the river here and the path leads you directly into Zurich main station. Let's get the camera out and take a picture here. Welcome to the old botanical garden. Yes, you heard me right, it's the old botanical garden. Zurich has two botanical gardens. This one here in the city center, it's called the old one, and then we have the botanical garden, which is a little bit more outside of the city center, but also beautiful. Let's have a look around. Welcome to the succulent exhibition. If you find yourself walking around the lake of Zurich, you'll surely come across this place here. It's right on the outskirts of Zurich, and if you walk along the lake, just wait a second until the helicopter has passed. And if you walk along the lake of Zurich, you'll surely come across here. Best thing of all, it's free admission. So it's open from 9 AM in the morning until the evening, and you can get here for free. It's a pretty awesome place, especially when it's raining. So come here, visit this place. It's one of my favorite spots here in Zurich, and it's not too crowded. Welcome to the Lake of Zurich. This is the other side of the city where we went before. This is right on the border of the city of Zurich. It's a pretty chill place here, very crowded in the summer because everyone takes a swim here. The water here is crystal clear. You can take a boat here and take a round trip around Zurich. The best way to get around Zurich is to rent a bike or to rent an e-scooter. You could also use public transport here. Public transport is really accessible, but on a warm summer day I would suggest you take a bike or just walk around Zurich because it's beautiful around here. I think Zurich Horn here is a great start for your walk around the lake. As you walk along the lake, there are a lot of picturesque moments, or if you have your bathing suit with you, just jump into the lake for a quick swim. But be prepared for a big crowd because on a summer evening everyone wants to get to the lake and enjoy the view, sun, and have a good time here. We're now in the China Garden here in Zurich, and it's really crowded here. So I just slipped past a school group here. But the thing is, it's opening at 11 AM, but it's free admission. It's a really cool place here if you walk along the lake anyways, and you have time, stop by. Let's find a cool photo to take pictures of. This mansion here is ginormous, and it has a big park here for you to slow down. The best time to visit Villa Patumba is probably the end of March and the beginning of April. There's a big magnolia tree here which is really picturesque. So if you can, try to come by the end of March to the beginning of April to this spot here, and I can tell you it's beautiful. If you want to see the magnolia tree, I will link you a video here where I shot the magnolia tree this year at the end of March, and I can tell you it's totally worth it to come here. Also, there are practically no tourists here during the week, and it's a really cool place, especially if you want to cool down and recharge. Alright guys, we're here now at the newly built Zurich bike tunnel, which goes beneath the Zurich main station and is only accessible by bike. So I got my bike here and we're riding through the tunnel and gonna see how great this tunnel really is. Again, if you're here in Zurich, I highly recommend taking a bike and biking through Zurich. It's so much more fun, especially when the sun is out. Let's go through the tunnel together. Alright folks, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Especially thank you to my good friends over at Grain & Co for providing me with the film, the development and scanning. I really can't stress enough how much of a difference it makes if you have a lab and they know what they're doing. I'm really happy with the scans. Check out their Instagram and the website. I will link them down below. And as always, I see you guys in the next video.